This evacuation was a huge operation. They needed a few people to stay behind and tie up loose ends. And I ended up being one.
Hands where I can see them.
General Mahamatra! No,
This is the coin? Sadly, you won't have the chance to...
Nicely done. Looks like Sumeru's mantra are a well-oiled machine nowadays.
Unmarked gold coins are quite difficult to trace. Here's what's gonna... Southeast from here. Leeward...
Great work. Candace tells me your interrogation skills are highly effective.
Hers are quickly catching up. Looks like it's over...
Because I'm quickest on my...
Because you know how to trail a target. Plus,
Fine.
one more thing. The Traveler just brought a message from the
Got it.
Are you sure?
Gee, I don't know.
Okay.
Really? You do know this is...
Paimon? Well, Paimon, besides, being the best...
Fine. Join me if you want.
No need!
Good. Then what are we waiting for?
Coming! Coming!
Too slow. We're here. Now, we wait.
Okay, yeah.
What's on your...
Huh?
I thought all you cared about besides being a guide.
What's that supposed to mean?
But never on your own. Just saying. I'm kind of at loose ends right now. So if you did want to share...
Hat guy?
What?
When we were in Not Cry, Paimon suddenly realized something. Paimon doesn't get like this very often. She just got really scared when the Traveler got kidnapped, and the more Paimon thought about it, the more useless she felt. Does that make any sense? You know, that feeling of...
You asked the right person.
Oh,
I'm not gonna try and encourage you. What I will, you have to make the decision to move forward. Otherwise, so ask yourself, what do you want? To get stronger? To learn more? Whatever it is, go do it. You won't have any regrets if you can at least say that you tried. Something's not right. Paimon, is it just me?
Should Paimon?
We'll give it another hour.
Okay. How strange. What is it? Did you think of something?
Something feels off about this. We know for sure that the guy Sinocot had something set up. Yet somehow,
How would they know?
that's the problem. They couldn't...
Even though this isn't a formal meeting, I'd still like to start by saying how grateful I am to each and every one of you. Thank you all for coming here and standing by our side.
Shesipank and Bennu are currently assisting the scholars with the maintenance of Aru. Please forgive their absence. As for Hermanubis, may he rest in peace.
There have been times when I imagined what it might be like to meet you all. Now that it's really happening, I feel quite emotional. Time has taken many things away, but that which remains is all the more resilient.
I must say, there is one thing that rather surprises me. You appear to be in good spirits, Lesser Lord Kusanali. But even so, I can sense that the life force given to you by the Dendral Dragon has far from fully resolved the problem of your vitality.
Paimon. It worked very well indeed. The issue is how closely I am tied to Irminsul. Until the problem with it is resolved, there is no way I can fully recover. Sumeru has undergone tremendous changes during your absence. When gods pass away, inevitably, people's faith in them grows weaker. You must have sensed it already. Your power is not what it once was.
Regrettably, this is true.
I too have grown weaker due to the effects of Irminsul. Right now, we're all in quite a sorry state.
Then what do you suggest?
We take all the help we can get. Sumeru is our shared home. You and I, gods and humans alike. We must unite all our strength in this moment.
Though Al-Ahmar is no longer with us, the alliance between the three gods remains in force. Regardless, as subjects of our king, we have a responsibility to support Sumeru through... Not to mention that it was the people of Sumeru who released us from this prison of Aru.
You really know how to give a rousing speech, Goti.
Now then, let us...
The brightest minds of the Sumeru Academia are busy opening and renovating Aru. They claim it has something to do with Irminsul?
Correct. Irminsul has existed in Teyvat since the very beginning. But during the Age of the Dragons, it did not possess the significance it holds today. After the heavenly principles arrived, the power of the Light Realm was divided into elemental energy, and Irminsul was refashioned as a device that records and preserves all information. Since then, everything in this world has been inextricably linked to it. As the Dendro Archon, I have a duty to protect Irminsul. To Sumeru, it is both a national treasure and undeniably a major threat. Teyvat has seen many upheavals in the last few years. The most recent of these was a major crisis in krai, which forced Sumeru to be even more vigilant than usual. I made sure to monitor all the pathways through which an outsider could potentially transmit themselves into Irminsul. But despite my efforts, a major problem still arose within. I still believe that someone has actively invaded Irminsul. But rather than taking any of the pathways I referred to, the intruder chose instead to utilize the most direct route. And the only one that cannot be protected against by entering Irminsul through death.
I see what you mean. You cannot simply stop all deceased souls from returning to the ley lines because of a potential invasion that could occur at any time.
That's right. As important as it is to guard against external threats, I couldn't allow myself to stop the souls of the departed from finding peace.
Please, understand how...
Defense has never been...
After Irminsul was invaded, my authority was quickly restricted. Soon after that, the tree began denying access to any connections.
I'm sure you feel responsible, but you are not to blame. No one...
But the people of Sumeru should not have to endure this. We must find a way to break through the lockdown and connect to Irminsul.
And this is why...
Yes. The only thing in Sumeru capable of rivaling Irminsul in terms of overall function and performance is Al-Ahmar's legacy, Aru. All I managed to do before falling into a coma was make some minor adjustments to Irminsul. Using Aru is a last resort, and a move that comes with enormous risks. The scholar's initial plan was to borrow Aru's power to reboot the Akasha, then use the Akasha to connect to Irminsul and investigate. Unfortunate to rise to the challenge, we had to resort to more extreme and far costlier means. This has led to a number of new contingency plans. Unfortunately, Irminsul has suffered far greater damage than they first thought, rendering that plan futile. To reclaim Irminsul, her brightest scholars have made further modifications to Aru with multiple goals in mind. I thank you all for giving them your blessing in this endeavor.
Human wisdom has clearly improved over the millennia. You have not only our support, but that—
Together, we will do everything in our power to save Irminsul.
By the way, when you spoke earlier of an intruder,
Well, since you ask. Master Tainari! What is that?
Is this... How did this happen?
Luckily, we managed.
What in the world was...
oh my. I understand now, Dendro Archon. You make yourself quite clear indeed.
Not once over the millennia has Irminsul been so terribly afflicted as this.
Please continue, Dendro Arch.
Irminsul's root system is what comprises the ley lines. In the past, it has always been hidden away, going unseen by the general populace. But now, an evil intruder is making it reveal itself. It has become a tree of unbridled greed. A clear sign that a deranged experiment has advanced to a new stage.
Blasphemy. From where I stand, an experiment, but if we are to honor...
The birth of this tree proves to me beyond doubt that this incident is connected to him. But to explain the situation in full, there is someone I need to tell you about.
Zandik. So it was him. I saw him in the desert once. A man of supreme arrogance. So this is where it has taken him.
But didn't Dottore die and not— He must still have loyal followers amongst the Fatui. Even so, I'm still unclear as to how he has been able to wield such a profound influence over Irminsul.
I can confirm that Fatui forces have arrived in Sumeru City. Furthermore, Irminsul seems to be undergoing some kind of mutation. Evil branches are beginning to grow. Things that do not belong to this world are slowly but surely materializing. Sorry, I couldn't think of any other word to describe it. They don't seem to be fully formed physical entities yet, after all. But they are gradually becoming real.
A baleful tree climbing up.
Speaking of Dottore, I didn't think it was wise to state this out in the open. But my theory is, the mole wasn't cut off after he was caught.
You mean, the Fatui never intended to follow?
It's hardly a conventional strategy, but as it happens, I know someone who works exactly this way. And when he's been a collaborator of Dottores from the outset, that fact alone confirms that
There is still much to be done. Everyone, please remember our core strategy.
As per the discussions, the following groups must act immediately. Mr. Alhaitham and Mr. Kave, the next phase of the Aru renovation project must begin right away. Godspeed to you both.
We'll give it everything we've got.
The plan looks feasible, but the implementation will require certain resources.
General Mahamatra Sino and his team will help to procure the materials required for modifying the terminal.
No problem. I've already spoken with...
This kind of thing is best left to the fleet-footed.
if it's efficiency you're after,
Following up on the elemental energy amplifier we discussed. Ms. Dory, I assume you...
Yep, that's right.
Got it. Well, I'd like Madame Farazan, Kale, and Nicole to support Dory.
You can count on it. Will do.
Rest assured, I'll take good care of Kale.
Dia, Candace, and Nefer. You'll be in charge of negotiating between...
You bet. We can handle it.
Good. I believe that covers everything.
Poor Tainari. Must be tough.
Hey, don't try and drive a wedge between us, you...
All it says to me is that Master Nephis has faith in everyone's abilities. While I'm nominally here...
Exactly.
Finally, Traveler, you and I will head to the border between Sumeru and Natlan. Once that task is complete, I'll be asking some of you to accompany me to the Eternal Oasis.
The Eternal Oasis? I thought that was just a legend. So it does exist after all.
Regarding your trip to Natlan, under normal circumstances, a meeting between our two nations would be a far more formal affair. Unfortunately, Sumeru is all but completely cut off from the outside world at present. So regretfully, we won't be able to give the Pyro Archon Mawika the grand reception.
no point putting too much pressure.
Right. Especially...
Don't worry about me. The Dendro Dragon's life force will sustain me. Plus, we'll be there every... Yes. I believe in myself. And I believe in every one of you. Well,